But let's go to New Zealand now. And, well, it's a country that locked down longer and harder than just about anywhere else. And the latest reports indicate that deaths in New Zealand have increased by 10% in the last year, with a spokesperson for Stats New Zealand attributing the increase to the pandemic. It's the biggest increase, Sophie, in 100 years. I mean, what does that tell you about the country's approach? Because for a while they were celebrated for their COVID zero craziness, where they would lock down entire cities over one case. We did that here in Australia as well. But New Zealand set new standards in locking down long and hard. And after that initial praise, we can see the results aren't that great.
Well, St Jacinda could do no wrong, again, in the eyes of the leftist media. She was championed, really, for her behaviour in handling the COVID pandemic. She had very draconian rules. She was very harsh. She locked out her own people. And as you said, some of the toughest restrictions in the world. She's obviously moved on from her prime ministership before she got pushed out, so she can sort of run for cover, I suppose. But I think she too has a lot to answer for, because these results show that it wasn't all it cracked up to be.
Oh, and not just that, but the human rights abuses in that country and in Australia. But in New Zealand, I've spoken to a lawyer representing vulnerable women who were trying to get home to New Zealand, the New Zealand citizens, to give birth, to be with their families, and they were prevented. And now
shocking.
It's going to impact the citizenship of their grandchildren. I mean, the impact of this is not just in those latest death figures.